Top 8 sports cars that saved their manufacturing in Bankruptcy. Number 8. 1954 Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. The Mercedes 300 SL was a kind of that one back its engine is included during World War II. This is what was behind it going there a one time and still captured the they got the money. If not for the location released in 1954 by then premium brand new vehicle division following successful step one the 3,000 units sold before DOT PICS signed during papers were leaving only slaves to the building in 1900. For the tour to the Jaguar and home models made off in 1900. Step 1984 Aston Martin EV7. The EV7 is a revolution for Aston Martin. There was always a day, and more on the brink of failure when we took up this new project with Jaguar, who at that time owned both Ford UK, the company responsible for making cars, as well as Jaguar's US brand. The first iteration proved possible enough to bring back manufacturing of sports car production, but there's more. This amazing vehicle has never been driven by hand, but sold 7,000 copies before any other prior model could buy. And up alone not just sustainable, while sometimes it helps push the launch line upwards so fast. 6. 2003 Lamborghini Bugatti. When Lamborghini sold the big time, the world of high-performance cars chased forever. In 1999, Lamborghini ordered their first model in 2000 was nuclear print on the Supercars and seemed popular among over the enthusiastic and all workers performing space against other models against the Ferrari was barely 700 million more tall. They were one for even without loans and where they lived these days. They also found keeping out these gas prices driven later. But don't forget that there's great deals coming back from the ride field.
Number 5. 1996 Porsche Boxster. In the mid-90s, Porsche was on a steep decline due to lackluster sales. However, that all changed with introduction of the Boxster, an affordable roadster model which came equipped in impeccable performance and handling qualities as well as high build quality at low costs per unit, output by Stuttgart-based automaker. It became their best-selling car between 1996-2003, bringing back success they hadn't experienced since 1950s, when 550 Spider version 1 driven won consecutive victories throughout motorsports world championship seasons. The vehicle also helped revive interest around neighboring Lake Erie, but more importantly provided company enough money afterwards research. Number 4. 2003 Bentley Continental GT. The 2003 Continental GT saved Bentley from going under in the mid-2000s. It was a good car, but it needed something more powerful and even better handling if they wanted their reputation as makers of luxury cars to remain strong, which is why when this model year came around with its 555 horsepower 661 pounds-feet torque engine or twin turbos some call them today, we couldn't believe how much power these babies were putting out. They had read about what happened at Volkswagen before ever getting consumers' hands on one, so naturally they had their doubts, but man did everything come together nicely. The interior design cues became spot on, familiar yet still unique. Number 3. 1968 Jaguar XJ6 Series 1. The car that Sir William Lyons created with his last masterpiece was a success from day one. The Jaguar XJ6 Series 1 debuted in 1968 at the height of its popularity when this British company Leyland Motors merged into a larger entity known as British Motor Holdings, BMH. It proved to be just another mistake because soon after came their financial difficulties, which only got worse thanks again poor management decisions. But luckily for all involved parties including us, the public who could buy these great vehicles cheaply due out shortage are no longer being available on markets outside UK where they were built. Number 2. 1996 Lotus Elise. The British company Lotus was on the brink of bankruptcy in 1982, but they were saved by General Motors. After buying out their shares from different owners and resuscitating an older nameplate, Elan, this new car became much cheaper than before with better looks that are more entertaining too. But it wasn't enough when compared to other cars like MX-5 Miata, which has been around for decades now, nearly killing off all competition within its class as well, making them unbeatable until someone came up with something even better. The Elise SD1 super lightweight roadster created exactly what people wanted. A technical innovation combined brutally simplistic design aimed toward backwater racers who don't need anything fancy, just nice handling capabilities at speeds over 70 miles per hour. Number 1. 1959 BMW 700 Coupe. The name BMW is synonymous with performance and class-leading capability, but in the 1950s it was on verge of bankruptcy. To save their fortune, BMW needed cars that could deliver salvation, so they turned out some Isetta models which had an engine from one of its motorcycles. This helped them stay afloat at least until another luxurious vehicle came along, the 700 Coupe, which also became known as the cash cow. Powered by a rear-mounted 697cc flat-twin source directly off bikes, engines soon became so successful both racing circuits, where winners were crowned throughout Europe including Germany, where specially tuned versions were produced for street use under various names such namely RS Series, or even just simply 700. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe,